Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. And in this episode we're going to be gathering some of the miscellaneous things that we're missing from other worlds. Starting off with Jolly Roger's Lagoon. And I do not even know how to explain this to you guys, but somehow I forgot my favorite Easter egg. Jolly, what are you doing up here? Get off the bar. Yeah, get your shoes off of where people eat, man. Even though people rarely eat in a bar. Okay, whatever. What I'm about to say was, I can't even describe to you how I almost forgot my favorite Easter egg in all of gaming. Not just rare games, but this guy right here.
Avast there, ye scurvy dogs! I be Captain Black-Eye, fearless pirate and scourge of the sea.
You look so good, man, and you're looking a tad wobbly there, Blackie.
Just a touch of seasickness, you filthy rats.
Seasick? Some pirate you are, no kidding.
Watch your tongue, buzzard.
So this guy he's important to this place for a lot of reasons. Basically, before Banjo and Kazooie was made, there was plans to make another game. And that game was dawned Project Dream, and in that game there was a location called Jolly Roger's Lagoon, and if you press that
Button one more time, I'll run ye through.
Okay, oh, sorry, but I actually need to get your last quote. Okay. No, actually, you'll say it after this. Yeah, take these doubloons, and once you get all the doubloons, I think you get something special, so that's kind of cool. You can use them on the jukebox, and you got all the... Yeah, okay. So basically, this guy had a game. And it was taken. Oh god, you watch out there, man. This guy had a game, but they scrapped it because it was for the Super Nintendo, and they made it for the N64 instead, and eventually it became Banjo-Kazooie.
And our guy had a dream once.
Go on.
A bear stole me glory. Looked a bit like Eve did.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's pretty much all he has to say. So the fact that Rareware acknowledged something they never actually released, and oh man, he is really green, in this fashion, like, it's seriously one of the most complicated and bizarre, just like, you'd have to know a lot about Rare's inner workings to even get that reference, is exactly why I love Rareware, and we can activate this jukebox now. It's broken at the moment, real pity. Just love oh, no, I think we need the cheat. I thought I put the cheat. Oh no, that's on the 64 version. Some say kind of a lame Easter egg. I absolutely adore it. It is my favorite in all of gaming. Just because when I found that out, that was when I really started learning a whole lot more about games and stuff. Anyways, sorry Jolly, I just blew up half your stinking bar. Hope you don't mind there, old buddy. But yeah. There are probably cooler Easter eggs out there, but that still remains one of my favorites. Anyways, we actually have a lot of stuff to do here in Jolly Roger's Lagoon, so let's get started on that. Now that we have the glide ability, we can actually come inside of this hidden area, inside of Jolly's bar, and come down here to be taken to where we've been before. Yeah, the Smuggler's Cavern. Now that we have the ability to glide, this Jiggy is as good as ours. So I waited coming here till I actually had the glide from, you know, Hailfire Peaks. And now that we got that, we actually need to reunite with Banjo and do a little bit of swimming because there is a Jinjo that we could not get inside of Grunty Industries. And, well, this place and Grunty Industries are connected, as we've seen multiple times. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. And, oh, man, I just remember, I know they're still around nowadays, but I just remember, like, circa 2008, the Screw Attack videos. Oh my gosh, there was the one on Easter eggs, and it was like a top 10, I was like, the best Easter eggs ever, and I'm like, discovered this one. And that's when I started learning about, like, you know, just all the cut content in games. I soon became, like, really just fascinated with all the stuff that, like, was planned in games, never actually, like, came to fruition. I don't know, you may think that's kind of lame or whatever, but that's when I really started nerding out when it came to, like, secret stuff in games, so that's all. Me and old Black-Eye have a little bit of history going, I guess. That's why I like him a lot. Anyways, we need to go back to Grunty's Industry. What the? Okay, I thought that froze, man, gosh. Dude, every time I think of this now, I'm thinking, like, dang, dude, I just want to play Conkers now, but it's like, ugh. Game's so expensive. It sucks, but oh well, maybe one day, if I do go to my Report card. Be kind of weird to get that as a reward for doing well in your grade school report card, considering how vulgar that game is, but whatever. We got the Jinjo. Let's get out of here. Well, let's get out of this pipe. We still have one more thing to do here in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. We actually never went inside one building in Atlanta. Oh, God damn. I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. It's so aggravating. Speaking of Atlanta, though, all the times I've been there, I wish I could explore like a little bit more than just the airport. Basically, my connecting flights are always just stop there, and I'm like, wow, this place is cool. And it's like, well, I gotta get on my plane in 2 minutes, better hurry. So I don't really have a lot of time to, you know, look around and stuff. But, you know, it's fun to travel sometimes. But yes, like I was saying, we need to get the warp pad and head back to Atlantis, because there is a building that we never went inside of, and now that we have the ability to glide, we can properly explore it. Now, which one was it out of the 9 million buildings here? It's not that one, not that one. It has to be this one near the sea anime. The sea anime. So let's Kazooie torpedo that. And there we go. Nice. Okay. That was freaking perfect. No, just kidding. I wonder if... Okay, see, I'm trying to think, like... Hypothetically, if I was ever gonna speedrun a game, I could never pinpoint one. Like, what is that? What does that say about me? Like, I asked all my friends, and they gave pretty straightforward answers, but I could never pick just one game to, like, dedicate so much time to. That'd just be so weird for me. And it's just, like, one of those things maybe I'll never figure out. You know, it might just be one of those things I do one day. Like, I figure out a glitch or something and start mapping out a route. Probably a rarer game, but I mean, most of the things in these games are pretty, like, understood now. There's really no new ground, so it might have to be like a somewhat recent game, maybe? I don't really know. Also, that's how you get the Cheeto page in here. Just thought I'd throw that in there in the comments. Oh! Yeah, that's all we have to do in Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Technically, we are missing one Jiggy, but we will not be able to get that until we go to the final world, so... kind of unfortunate, but yeah, we will be back here, so we'll hear the blissful compositions from Grand Coco. Yeah, man. Oh gosh, I'm just really excited for the whole old school Rare Team's next game. If it's even a fraction as good as this game, like, I understand. Oh, god dang it. Get back on the pin. I understand, you know, sometimes sequels aren't... You have high expectations for sequels, and sometimes they don't necessarily meet them. But I don't know, I like this... I say this game does a lot of things good that the original didn't, and the original did a lot of things good that this one didn't. So I'd say they're, like, honestly on par, and I'm gonna purposely jump off this cliff. This cliff? Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm doing. Yeah, that'll spawn me back at the Isle of Hags, because, guys, how did no one tell me this? How did I forget this for this long? There is a Jinjo to be gotten inside of here. How did I forget? Dude. Yeah, this is the only Jinjo inside of Spiral Mountain. Recommend you grab it, yeah. Dang, we literally only have 5 Jinjos left in the whole game. Holy crap, we're making progress. And this just now dawned on me. You cannot enter that one... You can't enter any of the Klunga rooms ever again. They just removed them from the game. Like, right now, I should be entering it, and they just removed it. Like, I'm honestly glad they did, because it's not an interesting room by any means, but it's just one of those things that's bizarre. And someone asked me just to show a Jinjo house with multiple Jinjos in it. This is what it looks like. It's really creepy. Goodbye. So, now we need to actually head back to Witchy World, because there's a couple of things that I did not really discuss. Get in. The silos and me have this never-ending conflict where it's like, I just can't get into them on time. But, yeah, there's actually 2 things that we need to do inside of Witchy World, so we're gonna knock those out really quick, like, and I really hope I can get this next thing on camera, because I've never actually been able to do that, ever. I tried to, like, get it to work, like, in my practice recording, or not my practice recording, just, like, playing on the N64 version. Never happened, but this is the fortune teller of Witchy World. It is grunty, I'm pretty sure, because when we enter, we'll get some fortune, and
welcome, I will now choose your fate.
You win extra fire eggs.
oh, well, that's actually nice of her, I guess.
Madame Grunty's tent is closed temporarily for refurbishment.
Okay, so how do I reopen the tent, you may be asking? Well, we need to exit the world and re-enter. Yeah, it's kind of thing. Takes a little while, but at least we have the warps. And now let's try this again. Hopefully she will not give me a egg refill and actually do something useful. Well, I mean, that is useful, but I want to actually have something different.
Now, to your fate, you win some red
Come on, lady, you're killing me. Okay, so basically, when she's not refilling your items, she can either do damage to you or give you a cheat you can enable to read the back of signs, and they will tell you where every single Jiggy is in the game. It's basically like giving you a little bit of a hint, which I think is kind of cool. Unfortunately, I probably can't show that because it's completely random and I don't want to be sitting here all day. Heck, I did that yesterday. And also, we need some Big Al burgers for what we're going to be doing next. And, well, too bad burgers are like, dude, you need to get a Kleenex or so. Get like a gas mask so you don't sneeze all over everything. God, we really gotta hear his dialogue again. Get me out of here. Okay. Gosh, anyways. We need these burgers to feed it to those unga bungas that you may remember back in Pterodactyl. Ugh, how do I... Come on, get me up there. Get me up. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, how do we get there? As you know, we cannot take the food outside of Witchy World or Grunty will get mad. Well, here's the solution. Get these suction cup shoes and head on over to Area 51 while trying your best to avoid getting shot by heat-seeking discs, or whatever the heck they are. You may remember, oh yeah, there were these over here, weren't there? Yeah, this is like the longest taking suction cup time, too. Ain't that interesting. But yeah, come inside of here, and yeah, you got past the bouncers for the food, and oh man, okay, there we go. And luckily for us, we have already lit in the fire, so we don't need to do that again.
Me won't, but doing your junk food. No.
Dude, get the stick out of your mouth, man. Have a burger. Come on, you're famished. I know that. You ain't gotta, come on, just eat your burgers. Then,
That tasty. You'll happen now.
Cool. Heh. So now we need to track down the other 3 cavemen, and we'll get another Jiggy, basically. Pretty clever use of coming back to Pterodactyl Land. I feel like that was their intention all along, because in my opinion, it feels like all the worlds up till Pterodactyl Land kind of have, like, their own thing going on, basically, and then it kind of just broke the mold by having all these, like, you know, cross Jiggies, basically. Because if you think about it, you know, there's pretty much 7, but if you take away the 3 that you get from Terry, it's like 4, and that's not a lot. What are you doing? You just playing your horn? It's cool. Kind of reminds me of Chrono Trigger. There I go again, talking about old games. Son of a gun. All right, we got one last guy over here with the green. We're gonna feed him. Hope you're hungry, man. He's still eating dirt. Oh man. My friend always tells me that his grandma used to actually make, like, mud sandwiches, and I don't know if he's joking or not, or if his grandma was joking or not, but it's just so... is that actually a thing? Whatever.
Barry Bird, save Ogle Bogle tribe from extinction. Must have reward now.
Oh. Thanks. And the fire just, like zoomed around it like it was in a busy airport. Well, there were teeth marks on it.
Me thought chocolate was inside.
Well, to be honest, that isn't the worst assumption you can make. So yeah, now we got this Jiggy. So now I believe we're only missing the Cheeto page from here, and also another Jiggy that yet again we will not be able to access until clearing Cloud Cuckoo Land, which is our next level. And I tried to not spoil it, but you know, the game's really old, so I don't think anyone will be too upset with me. But before we go though, there is still that thing we can do in the Stomping Grounds, so let's go take care of that. Let's warp there real fast. Unfortunately for me, we're gonna have to go across with Banjo and Kazooie, and now that we have Banjo's ability to knapsack, which is nice, we can actually do this. That's the reason we needed the Grunty a lot of Grunty Industry moves were required to do a lot of things here, huh? So once again, the Stompodon is going to take me down to 1 HP, but I can heal. And that's all you need to do, yeah. This is really easy. You cannot make it to this without him stomping on you again. So all you gotta do is just heal up in the knapsack, and you win. It's pretty clever, actually. It's a very nice use of the move, actually. I like it because it's a different... I don't know, I just gotta gush for a little bit. I love this puzzle for so many different reasons, just because it uses the concept you got back in, you know, Grunty Industries. But, you know, it puts its own little twist on it, which I like. And, okay, we need to step on this, and then we actually need to bring Kazooie over.
Oh, it has been unlocked.
Nice. Alright, so let's bring Kazoo over. So yeah, yet again, we gotta do this, but it doesn't take that long. Kazooie's pretty fast, right?
Assuming I don't mess up again.
Alright. Should be able to do this, no problem, eh? I hope. Track record is not amazing. There we go, nice. Alright, I don't know why that was so hard for me the last time we were here, but yeah. To exit a world, you need both of them. So we got both of them, so let's get the heck out of here now. And go to the icy side of Hailfire Peaks. Yeah. There's a Jiggy over here. I think that, I want to say this is under, is this under his house? Yeah, no, this is totally under, Boggy's house, right? But there's still one thing, if you have a keen eye, that we didn't do in Hailfire Peaks. We'll get to that eventually, but yeah, we're just gonna take this little slide to return back here. So now it's been taken care of, what should we really do now? I don't think there's anything left to do. I think there's really just us to unlock the last world, and we're done. Dang. I mean, we still have to do some things in Grunty Industries, but we don't... Well, we have one of the moves to do it, but it's like one of those things where it's like, do I really want to go back there? You want to make 2 visits or just one? Just one, because I don't like that place. So that's what we're going to do with that. I guess now, if you didn't do it before, though, or you just, for some reason, could not do it, you know, the gliding thing in Grunty Industries' first room. You could do that right now. Man, I am parched. Oh man, I did not grab any water.
That's playing mistake number 1. You didn't grab water when you
had the chance. And it's like, I just like slipped my mind. Yeah. And yeah, this one is really easy. Like Banjo and Kazooie don't. Oh my god, here I'm saying it's easy. They don't really move around a lot, so it makes it kind of nice, I guess. But at the same time, it's still kind of roughly all the same terrain, so it's... Oh my... you know where I want this to go? No. There or there. There we go. Okay. Me saying this place was easy kind of backfired, it seems. Let's play Curse Strikes again. Oh, I will still not get over that Hailfire Peaks incident where I just kept getting knocked down by this stupid thing. That was so annoying. Oh man, that was the toughest video to edit. Not because it was extra long or anything, or required a lot of fancy skills. It's just because I was getting so mad at myself for the easiest crap. It ain't that big of a deal. Heck, it's over now, and you guys have seen it, so... My embarrassment's already gone. Embarrassment. Okay. That was a very forced bear pun. You know what's even worse, though? Forcing these jigsaws where they don't belong. Just kidding, because we finished it, and we have completed the 8th challenge. And now that we've done this one, we could technically go to the last area in the game in this episode. But I don't want to do that because that place, it's cuckoo, basically. Yeah, the final world of this level, no, not level. This boy needs to go to sleep, but oh man, that's a really cool camera shot, actually. The final world in this game is infamous for being crazy, complex, clustered. No, not clustered. It's actually very big and spread out. Because it's literally... Oh, okay. I'm not even prepared. And the hardest Jiggy in this entire game is in this world. And I am still not prepared. The kickball tournament, I'd give it a 4 on the difficulty. This next thing is a whole 10. Guys, in the next episode of Let's Play Banjo-Tooie, we're going to the home of the most difficult thing in this entire game, and my thumb is still a bit sore from the last time we had to do this, but yeah. In the next part, guys, we're starting at the beginning of the end. World 8. Cloud Cuckoo Land. Oh god, I'm not even ready. In the next episode, guys, we go inside of this bubble and go up up and away. God, I don't even want to do it. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next episode where you see me torture myself in Cloud Cuckoo. Bye.